What's good, YouTube, man? It's your boy Lil Jury X, man, back with another video, man. And today, man, we looking at the FBI's top 10 most wanted list, man. New to the channel, like us, subscribe.
Attention for his addition to the most wanted list. Born on October 21st, 1981, in Curamina, Colombia, Palomino has risen through the ranks to become a high-level member of the National Liberation Army, a paramilitary organization infamous for its involvement in drug trafficking and terrorism. The charges against Palomino are far-reaching. He is accused of orchestrating a 20-year conspiracy to distribute cocaine from Colombia to the United States, a scheme that has fueled violence and instability on both sides of the border. His leadership role in the ELN Northeastern Warfront, operating in the Catatumbo region of Colombia and Venezuela, shows his significance within the criminal underworld. Federal authorities in the United States have taken decisive action against Palomino. In February 2020, a federal arrest warrant was issued for him in the U.S. District Court, Southern District of Texas, Houston Division. He faces charges of narco-terrorism and international cocaine distribution, crimes that carry a severe penalty under the U.S. law. The severity of Palomino's offenses is reflected in the reward offered for his apprehension. The United States Department of State Narcotics Rewards Program is offering up to $5 million for information leading to his arrest. Palomino's criminal enterprise extends beyond mere drug trafficking. He is accused of using the proceeds from his illicit activities to fund terrorist attacks, sabotage operations, and other destabilizing activities aimed at undermining government institutions and threatening national security interest in Colombia. Another man playing with national security is Vital Home Innocent, yes, that's actually his name, is an elusive Haitian gang leader who made the list on November 15, 2023, for his alleged involvement in the 2021 Haitian missionary kidnappings. Born on March 27, 1986, in Haiti, Innocent's journey from political activism to criminal mastermind is shrouded in darkness. Originally hailed as a grassroots political figure, Innocent's fall from grace led him to descend into a world of crime and violence. His rap sheet contains crimes ranging from orchestrating the abduction of an American couple in October 2022, where Maria Odette Franklin met a tragic end, to the cold-blooded slaying of 4 Haitian police officers. At the helm of the Cries Bar gang, Innocent allegedly forged alliances with the notorious 400 Mawaza gang, culminating in the October 2021 abduction of...
Yeah, see, this shit right here, killing all them damn people. They finna come get your ass. I'ma let you know that now.
17 Christian missionaries, including 5 innocent children.
Oh yeah.
For 61 agonizing days, the hostages faced the horrors of captivity, held at gunpoint while ransom demands loomed over their lives. Charged with offenses ranging from conspiracy to commit hostage-taking to attempted hostage-taking resulting in death, Innocent's reign of terror knows no bounds. Despite the international attention from law enforcement, he remains elusive, believed to be lurking within Haiti's remote hideouts. Jeffrey Veltri, the FBI special agent in charge of Miami, branded Innocent as a menace not just to Haiti, but also to American citizens, labeling him as armed and dangerous, with a hefty reward dangling for his capture and a global network of law enforcement allies on high alert. Also considered armed and dangerous is Alejandro Rosal Castillo, a young American fugitive who landed himself on the most wanted list back in October 2017. His crime, the brutal murder of Truckwan Sandy Lai Lee, a 23-year-old woman from Charlotte, North Carolina. Born on November 26, 1988, in Arizona, Castillo had a knack for languages, being fluent in both English and Spanish. He worked at a Charlotte restaurant alongside Sandy Lee, whom he reportedly briefly dated. Trouble brewed when Castillo failed to repay Lee some money she had lent him. Soon after, he hatched a sinister plan. On August 9, 2016, Castillo texted Lee, seemingly to return the money. They agreed to meet at a quick trip in Charlotte. Little did Lee know it was a setup. Castillo coerced her into withdrawing $1,000 from an ATM and then drove her to a secluded area in Cabarrus County, where he shot her in the head. He and his new girlfriend fled the scene in Lee's car. The aftermath was grim. Lee's body was found almost 2 weeks later, and Castillo became a wanted man, fleeing to Mexico with his girlfriend. Despite extensive investigations and a $250,000 reward, Castillo remains at large. His last known whereabouts were in Mexico, possibly in cities like De Los Rome. But with him being on the run for over 7 years, it seems he may continue to remain at large.
Yeah, he
but
gone.
Donald Eugene Fields II
His ass, he found something new and he gone. He out of there.
also found himself with a target on his back after being accused of a heinous crime that shook Missouri between 2013 and 2017. Born on July 9, 1964 in Kentucky, but residing in Union, Missouri, Fields made his living as a tree trimmer and dabbled in the used car business. The allegations against him paint a disturbing picture. Fields is accused of not only attempting, but knowingly engaging in the recruitment enticement, and solicitation of a minor for commercial sexual exploitation. Assistant U.S. Attorney Diane Collins detailed how Fields allegedly received various incentives, including cash, motorcycles, vacations, and even Christmas presents, in exchange for access to the victims. It's suspected that Fields repeated these vile acts with 2 other individuals during the same time frame. Fields vanished from the radar following his indictment on December 7, 2022, alongside Theodore John Satori Sr. on child sex trafficking charges. While Satori faced justice, Fields slipped through the cracks, failing to appear for a crucial court hearing on March 3, 2022. Authorities believe Fields might be seeking refuge with family in Missouri or Kentucky, or he could be indulging his gambling habits at casinos around the country and beyond, possibly traveling as far as Florida or Mexico. The hunt for Fields extends far beyond Missouri. The FBI's Cincinnati field office, led by Assistant Special Agent Richard Ruggery, emphasizes the urgent need to apprehend Fields, labeling him as a serious threat to communities as he uses his manipulative tactics to prey on minors. Fields' physical description includes a range of 6 feet to 6 feet 4 inches in height, weighing between 219 to 235 pounds, with notable scars and a tribal tattoo on his right shoulder. Complicating matters further, Fields may be harboring a fugitive companion, 30-year-old Jennifer Isgriggs, who shares his romantic affiliation and is wanted on a felony warrant for failure to pay child support. But
these mushrooms make you feel better.
Was Ruja Ignatova, a Bulgarian-German entrepreneur who once held the reins of one of the most insane financial scams in history, known as the OneCoin cryptocurrency scam. Born on May 30th, 1980, in Bulgaria, Ruja's journey took a dark turn as she plunged into the murky world of fraud. Her early years saw her immigrating to Germany at the age of 10, where she eventually pursued a PhD in private international law from the University of Kronstadt. In 2012, she faced a conviction in Germany for fraud relating to her father's business dealings, setting the stage for her descent into criminality. Soon after, she dabbled in multi-level marketing scams like Bitcoin before founding her own fraud empire, OneCoin, in 2014. Under the guise of a legitimate cryptocurrency, Ruja and her associates promised investors astronomical returns, luring them into a web of deception. But behind the facade of prosperity lay a classic Ponzi scheme, with funds from new investors used to sustain the illusion of success. Ruja's reign of deception came to a sudden halt in October 2017, when she vanished amid mounting law enforcement pressure. Despite her disappearance, investigations into her criminal activities intensified, with global authorities hot on her trail. Her brothers killed...
Y'all still want to invest in crypto? Yeah, I had it.
plea in 2019 shed light on the inner workings of the fraudulent scheme, implicating Ruja in orchestrating the elaborate deception. Yet despite being added to the FBI's most wanted list and a $250,000 reward for information leading to her arrest...
Nah, I can't see. Something this size. Being able to, transition over. But anything else? Nah.
Ruja remains elusive, with her whereabouts unknown. The hunt for the elusive crypto queen continues, along with the hunt for Arnold Jamez, born on February 19, 1982, is an American fugitive wanted for the murder of his wife, Astrio Carrera. On May 12, 2012, the day after their wedding, Carrera was found dead in a bathtub in her apartment in Burbank, Illinois, allegedly stabbed by Jamez. He was added to the FBI's most wanted list on May 8, 2019, becoming the 522nd fugitive to be placed on the list. The FBI is offering a reward of up to $250,000 for information leading to his capture. Jamez and Carrera married at the Chicago City Hall on May 11, 2012. After celebrating with family and friends, they left a nightclub around 4 a.m. on May 12th. It is believed that during the journey home, an argument ensued, resulted in Jamez fatally stabbing Carrera multiple times in his black Maserati. He then allegedly dragged her body into her apartment, where she was...
You kill your wife after y'all just got married? It's crazy, though.
Found dead in the bathtub, still wearing the same silver dress she wore to her wedding. The investigation revealed that Jamez fled the scene, and a state warrant for his arrest was issued on May 15, 2012, followed by a federal warrant on May 17th. Despite extensive efforts by law enforcement to locate him, Jamez remained at large. Investigators tracked his movements through cell phone usage, indicating he traveled from Chicago to southern Illinois, Tennessee, Arkansas, Houston, and eventually to Mexico. In September 2012, authorities discovered Jamez's black Maserati in his brother's garage during a drug bust. Blood was found inside the vehicle, supporting the theory that Carrera was killed in the car, before being moved to her apartment. It is suspected that Jimenez's brother assisted him before he fled to Mexico. The FBI believes Jimenez is currently hiding in Durango, Mexico, particularly in the area of Santiago. He is described as 6 feet tall, weighing between 200 and 225 pounds, with black hair and brown eyes. But it gets much worse in the case of Alexi Flores, a Honduran national born on July 18, 1975, who was a notorious fugitive wanted by the FBI for the heinous crimes of kidnapping, rape, and murder. His most infamous act occurred in Philadelphia in the summer of 2000 when 5-year-old Arana de Jesus was brutally abducted and murdered, shocking the nation. Flores, also known by several aliases, including Mario Flores, Mario Roberto Flores, and Alex Cortez, has eluded capture for decades. His criminal past is marked by a pattern of deceit and violence, including shoplifting and possession of forged documents, which ultimately led to his deportation from the United States to Honduras in 2005. In 2006, DNA evidence linked him to the heinous crime scene in Philadelphia, solidifying his status as the prime suspect in Iran's murder. This revelation sparked an international manhunt, with law enforcement agencies across borders pursuing leads and sightings of Flores. In May 2023, the FBI made the decision to increase the reward for information leading to Flores' arrest to $250,000, as they do not want his crimes to go unpunished. Meanwhile, Omar Alexander Cardenas, born March 23, 1995, is wanted for his alleged involvement in a brutal murder that took place on August 15, 2019, at an outdoor shopping center in Salomar, California, just outside of Los Angeles. It is believed that he fired multiple shots from a semi-automatic handgun, fatally striking the victim in the head. A local arrest warrant for the murder was issued for Cardenas on April 3, 2020, in the Superior Court of Los Angeles County. Subsequently, a federal arrest warrant was issued on September 2, 2021, charging him with unlawful flight to avoid prosecution. Described as Hispanic male and being suspected of being a member of the Los Angeles street gang called Pure Street Gang, Cardenas is known to wear prescription glasses and often sports a beard. He stands approximately 5 feet 4 inches tall and weighs between 130 and 140 pounds. Additionally, Cardenas has distinguishing scars on his forehead and right cheek. Investigators suspect Cardenas may have fled to Mexico to evade arrest, but they also believe he may still be hiding in Southern California, where he has family and friends. Cardenas is also known to go by the alias Dollar. Another man to go by a different alias, Yulon Caris, born on February 13, 1982, is a Honduran fugitive and suspected leader of the notorious MS-13 gang in Honduras. His criminal activities led him to the inclusion on the most wanted list on November 3, 2021, facing charges relating to racketeering, narcotics trafficking, and firearms offenses. Known by the alias Porky, he allegedly holds a significant position within MS-13, overseeing its criminal operations in Honduras. He's accused of providing firearms, narcotics, and financial support to gang members operating within the United States. Additionally, authorities hold him responsible for ordering the murders of...
I'll tell you right now. By that look, I believe they probably locked him up. And yeah, they'll come, and his whole crew will come get him out. Yep. Almost like a heist, base.
Multiple
I don't know, I
gang
could be
members,
wrong.
Despite efforts to apprehend him, Yulon
Like he
remains
been
at
locked
large,
up already.
believed to
He
still
got
be in
his
Honduras. The United States federal government intensified its pursuit by offering a reward of $5 million through its narcotics rewards program, and he was also sanctioned by the United States Department of Treasury's Office of Foreign Asset Control. Yulon has a history of evading law enforcement. In 2015, he was arrested and imprisoned in Honduras for money laundering and illicit association. However, on February 13, 2020, he orchestrated a daring escape from custody during a court hearing in El Progreso with the help of armed MS-13 associates. This brazen escape resulted in multiple casualties, including law enforcement officers. Closing out this list with one of the most bizarre crimes is Badesh Kumar Patel, an Indian fugitive wanted for the alleged murder of his wife, Polka Patel, at a Dunkin' Donuts store in Hanover, Maryland, on April 12, 2015. This crime catapulted him onto the list on April 18, 2017, making him the 514th fugitive to be placed on this notorious list at the age of just 24. The events of that fateful night unfolded as the pair were working their shift at a Dunkin' Donuts store owned by a relative they were visiting. Surveillance footage captures the couple together in the kitchen, seemingly engaging in routine tasks. Before Badesh Kumar emerged alone from the walk-in fridge, the absence of Polka raised suspicions leading to the discovery of her body Later that night, she had been brutally beaten and stabbed multiple times. The motives behind the attack appeared to have stemmed from a marital disorder, with Palka expressing her desire to return to India, while Bajesh Kumar wished to continue their stay in the United States. This disagreement seems...
Hey man, look, hold on. Hold on, but listen. Your family owns a donut shop. Okay, get this right. Your wife tell you she want to go back to India. You say no. You kill her. And then, let me find out you had to go all the way back to India on the run after killing your wife. And that's what she wanted to go back anyway. Man, but you crazy.
Seemingly cultivated in a violent altercation
You crazy.
that ended tragically. Despite the fast response of law enforcement, Bajesh Kumar has already
Crazy.
vanished from the scene, managing to evade capture. In the aftermath of the murder, Bajesh Kumar orchestrated his escape, meticulously fleeing to Newark, New Jersey, and subsequently disappearing from sight. His whereabouts remain a mystery, with authorities speculating he could have sought refuge with relatives or fled the country altogether. Despite extensive investigation and international attention, Bajesh Kumar's trail has gone cold, leaving behind a grieving family and unanswered questions.
Hey man, if y'all like this video, man, give this video a thumbs up, man. Subscribe to the channel, man. Look, this is FBI's top 10 most wanted. I ain't even know they had it a wanted list, you know, still at the time. But hey, it is what it is. Now you know.